Här är den. Jag är verkligen waterbreathing med. You can't tell me she's going Demon Slayer on me. She's like water breathing Tanjiro style. This is straight up water breathing. She's like, I have to summon my water and be calm and collected. And I'm just gonna counter him and like I can feel my ancestor in my blade and so on. Like this is straight up water breathing. She's gonna be one with the water blade, right? It's all about collecting yourself and being all peaceful and like feeling the waves and it's like it's all quiet. See, she's seriously water breathing. Hello, one here. Time for Hell's Paradise, and I feel this is gonna be a sane anime. I mean, honestly. Okay. Before Hell's Paradise, I watched this anime called Heavenly Delusion or Heavenly Illusion. It was half an important anime, and that was just the weirdest thing ever. I mean, genuinely, this anime here is strange, right? They're fighting Buddha statues and everything. But this anime feels like a sane one, right? They made this anime where these weird battery hall people were fighting like some kind of fish zombie tackle crack and stuff. It's the normal anime. Because the other anime had like a double R scene. Like a gender bender reverse R scene into something else and a man-bear pig. And I'm just like... I'm still a little shell-shocked, genuinely speaking, from that anime. I was just like... That was really effing strange. So let's first say the anime. Hell's Paradise. Yeah, so sorry. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes. Yay. Oh, there has to be the big guy, right? Yeah, his backstory. He's like some weird super baby, right? Yeah. It has to be him before he's super sizable, I guess. Okay. Spin the rocks. Then he breaks the rocks. Okay. Then he kills his own parents for some reason. Even though they were feeding him. And then he kills people. But why would he kill his parents as a baby, though? I understand this guy is like an idiot. Yeah, this guy is like an idiot, right? And he saves her. Yeah, saves the waifu, of course. He might survive that, though. This anime, they have some weird powers, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's cut in his stomach, but I'm gonna be like, he might have survived that. But yeah, this guy is like a baby, right? His intelligence... The giant guy got the intelligence of a baby. He's like a titan, basically. He also is like a titan, right? Yeah, because he's like a giant baby, right? So his intelligence is really dumb, like a deviant titan, right? More or less. Yeah, probably shot away. Well, she might be able to cut his hand, though. Okay, he's gonna save his girl, of course. I mean, come on, they're basically dating if he wasn't already married. Yeah, if he wasn't already married, you know, he would basically be her husband now, come on. But yeah, this guy's just like a giant human idiot or something. But I guess they just avoid him? He probably won't like... Yeah, he killed his guy and someone, but... I don't know if he's gonna actually chase after him. Would he actually care about that? You know what I mean? This guy is like a... Yeah, he's like a gigantic living monster titan thing, so... It might be better just to send him against the opponents, right? Send him against the monsters. And he'd probably just fight them. Because I don't think... It doesn't fit to me like this giant baby guy would actually care about, you know, fighting specifically enemies. He just fights everyone, probably. But I don't know, it's even more Levite time here. Yeah, the Ackerman. You know, why does he have like a face thing, actually? Yeah, why does he have this thing over his face? This like towel or whatever. I wonder why he has that thing. Maybe he goes crazy if he does that thing. It's already crazy anyway, yeah. Yeah, this guy is just like a zombie. Here she comes, the waifu. Yeah. Use your ninjutsu chick, man. Yeah, summon the up-eyes. Yeah, okay, fine. Do I have to help out, really? It's like... Yeah. Jesus Christ, man, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm a cheerleader. Jesus Christ. She's such an annoying woman, man. Yeah, I will cheerlead for you, don't worry. I'm on your side in a morale support style. Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. I'm here to, you know... But yeah, this guy, man, he's just a giant titan. But I do wonder if you have to fight him. Yeah, I can just ignore him. His backstory seems to be very straightforward. He just like killed everyone as a kid. Yeah, it just went crazy. And he kicks the rocks against his face. Okay. That was nice. He just kicked the rocks. Yeah. That was very Avatar of him. Yeah, he was earthbending. Yeah, he was like, kick the rock. I was like, yeah, this. I use the clot attacks. I guess this guy's skin is just... You know who he reminds me of? Big Mom. Yeah. He's like a born superhuman, right? That is just like super destructible. He's just like super thick and so on. Yeah, he reminds me of Big Mom. Yeah, I'm very much so, right, you know. Big Mom is very, very unintelligent, right? Sometimes she's smart, you know, but mostly she's very unintelligent. And she's born with like a body that makes her really big and she can eat anything, right? But she's very stupid and so on. So, yeah, they're very similar, actually. He's like a male version of Big Mom. He's called him Big Daddy. Big Daddy Baby, yeah. Well, this guy might survive. So far this anime, there is like one character dying per episode. Yeah, this anime, you have a very low chance of living. This is an anime where, I shouldn't laugh at it, I'm sorry, but this is an anime where you're like, you know, life, expectancy, yeah, your survival rate is like 0. It's like, almost someone dies every episode, right? I guess he will die now then, but I would like to see some people actually taking injuries and actually not dying, right? Okay, now it's that. Like he's giving her his katana. Oh man, now he's dead, man. You can't just give the lady a katana. This is like a death sentence now, man. His death flags now are maximized. Yeah, he's screwed now, man. You can't just give her your katana. Yeah, he's dead now, man. But he gives her a weapon. Yeah. Be a samurai. Yeah, like no one is like entrusting her his you know, his personal katana or his family katana, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is no this. Take the katana, yeah, no, he's so dead, man. This poor guy. Died by a baby, yeah. Did I skip the opening, or did I really said no, it was the opening, whatever. Maybe I missed the opening then, okay, whatever. Time up after opening then, sorry about that. Oh. So he does feel pain though, yeah, suddenly he's screaming. Oh yeah, because she's pissed off now. Yeah, because she got his katana too, of course. She need a katana. Yeah, she got her, you know, got her friend's katana, you know what I mean? Oh, that's true. That's why he has the clotting. Because it's the second... Yeah. Now I think about it. Yeah, he has the clotting because that's like when you are execution in Japan. Yeah, that's... He just didn't remove it. Yeah, that's true. He got that like, I'm a, you know, execution guy on the about to be executed thing. That's what he has thing on him. But I guess he's so stupid that he doesn't like remove it for some reason, yeah. Because one of his eyes, he can't see right. So I guess he's just so stupid, I guess, that he doesn't remove the thing on his face. That's probably it, right? He's just really stupid. Yeah, I guess so. I like to just sit there and like, it's interesting. Pretty cool fight. It's so useless. She's a very attractive woman, but she's so far she's done nothing but just being a comedic relief, basically. You see Hira, yeah, the sexy ninja lady. She's just nothing in the anime. She's like, I'm an attractive ninja chick. Don't you like me, guys? Yeah, she's done nothing like supportive, actually. She's just cute, basically. She's like she's like the Puck. You've seen Berserk, right? You know, she's a Puck of the anime, yeah. She's like a cute little pixie. It's annoying, yeah. An annoying pixie lady that just does those weird comments. But okay, they're gonna cut his leg. Of course, she has killed 2 of her friends. Yeah, that's true. Maybe she can't do it because he's so goddamn thick, man. This guy is... I guess the finger was possible because, you know, your fingers are tinier, so it was easier to cut through it. Yeah, he's like, his muscles are too big there. He's just so ripped that he can flex. Yeah, he was like, just flex his biceps and like crush the blade, right? Yeah, he's so ripped that he, well, what would it be, not his biceps, but what's called on the legs? Whatever. I don't know. What's the muscle called on your leg? This muscle here, yeah, this muscle. Yeah. That was cute though. He just flexed his leg, yeah, and you can't kill him then. Yeah, exactly. That was his biceps though. That was either a tricep, yeah, maybe forearms, whatever. Yeah. He's so muscular that his muscles are stronger than katanas, of course. Well, she's like, I need to take a Titan name. I need to get a nape. Yeah, she's like, I need to get a neck right. She's like an executioner. Yeah, I need to get a nape. Yeah, she's straight up like, we need to take a Titan name. We need to get the nape. Yeah, we need to get the Titan nape. That's always the weak spot. No, you stopped there. Oh, he's crying for some reason? Oh, he's just screaming at them? But I wonder if he cares. Yeah, this is a weird character. I wonder if he... See, he really is like Big Mom. He's sort of screaming at them. Just like Big Mom. Yeah, he really is Big Daddy. This guy really is Attack on Titan / Big Mom. Yeah, he started screaming at them. And that scream made him like paralyzed. It was so painfully screaming. It really was straight up like Big Mom. She's just her screaming thing. Seriously, I have to say, I mean, this anime is pretty good, but this feels like a Big Mom character copied. Yeah, he even has her like crying scream attack. This is Big Mom, man. Big baby dad, I call him. But yeah, he got his knocked out there. Wait, she gonna block it? Can you block this guy attack? He's like a living rock or something. Oh, she's gonna go Demon Slayer on him, honestly. She's like, I can feel the breathing, yeah. I need to become one with the blade, yeah. I can do the water breathing techniques. See, she is summoning her Inu Tanjiro. I will use my water breathing technique on him, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna become one with water. Oh yeah, she parries his... She managed to perfectly parry, yeah. I mean, like, divert his hands so perfect slightly. Yes. Like, seriously, then the heavy breathing. She's like Demon Slayer, yeah. And she heavy breathes. She's like a... Yeah, come on! Not tell me. First this guy is like Big Mom. You know, she's using like Tanjiro's like water breathing technique, yeah. She's like, it's time for my water breathing. Sagiri is like, I have mastered water breathing. And the ninja chick never does anything. No. The ninja woman does nothing as always. She's just like an impressive water breathing technique, yeah. Yeah. She really goes Demon Slayer on him. And he's like a combination of Attack on Titan and Big Mom. This anime feels like a lot of other animes now. I mean, honestly, come on. This guy, he's like almost exactly like Big Mom, right? Without her specific devil fruit. And she's just like, I have to use water breathing. I can't be the only person seeing this thing. She's just like, I'm using water breathing, yeah. But anyway, yeah, now she's parrying him, of course, perfectly. But still can't really damage him, though. No, she's just like kind of parrying him as she's just making him miss, right? Yeah, basically. He was taking a damage, right? She basically just like, you know, like diverting his fist, right? Like this, right? So it doesn't really do much to his body, though. He might get exhausted, though. Like, again, he's like really indestructible, but maybe he probably has a stamina issues. Though. I've tripped. Yeah, like a baby who sits there. Let's see. Can she nape him? Okay, I want to see a Attack on Titan. Yeah, I want to see if she could nape, man. If she could like Mikasa him. She could go combine her Tanjiro with Levi and Mikasa. He can't be like too stupid though, because he jumped away saving his Neptune. Yeah, he can't be like... He has, I guess, some kind of like... He's really stupid, but I guess he got some kind of... what would you call it? Like a natural instinct to fight or something? Yeah, because he kind of jumped away and like protected himself because his son is weird. He did like a really weird, escape plan basically. So he can't be a complete moron, at least in that sense. I guess not, right? Oh yeah, now Gabimaru's going crazy. Oh, interesting. Now we did like the rock thing again, but also with the fire. That's cool. Yeah. Now it's going Naruto on him. Yeah, it's doing like fireball stuff, basically. Throwing the rocks and then putting them on fire to basically create fireballs. And now it's like hits him with a tree or something. Yeah, and now it's like, yeah, fireballs and logs and shit. Yeah, using his powers to like, you know, create some fireballs. A lot of Hanabi. Now, this force alive though. Yeah. Think about that. This anime we see the forest being dangerous itself, right? And all these plants are crazy and so on. So you have to question it though, if you burn the forest down, maybe it's gonna trigger all the monsters in the forest, right? Because basically the trees are, you know, more than alive, you know, has their own sentient being or whatever, right? Yeah, this could definitely trigger some kind of weird insect attacks or something on them. Definitely. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe he has a breed still though. Okay, yeah. Maybe you can defeat him by just oxygen lack, you know, yeah. Assassination, yeah, maybe I guess so. Even if he's like indestructible, like Luke Cage or whatever, he needs to breathe, yeah. So that might be sweet as that, yeah. You just remove his oxygen, yeah, that's true. I see. I guess that will work. His lungs still need to get the oxygen. Yeah, and you just like suffocate him. He's also really stupid, as we know. So I guess he's also too dumb to go away from the fire. Yeah, that's true. He's also so stupid that he stays in the fire and he can't breathe instead of he's trying to. She has to stop hesitating though. She gotta freaking cut him, man. She gotta do it, man. Yeah, cut it! Nape him! She's the executioner, right? Come on, girl. This is her whole life is to be the executioner. You gotta do it. Okay, so now water breathing again. Yeah, you gotta do it. Oh yeah, it's quiet. You gotta concentrate on your blade. This Titan needs to die, man. Yes, they need to Titan kick him. The nape is always the weak spot, exactly. Oh yeah, remember his parents that he killed or something? Didn't make much sense why he's killed his parents, honestly, though. Yeah, now we see him is older. Okay, he was hungry. Okay, yeah, that made more sense now. He ate his mom because he was hungry, yeah. That made more sense now we saw that. He killed his mother because he was hungry. That's a really weird light thing, I know. And then he kind of finally realized that he was a monster or something when he died. Something like that, yeah. He kind of flashbacked and realized that he was a bad guy. She's with the head. With her this giant head in her hands. Jesus Christ, man. That is weird. Not as weird as Heavenly Delusion, though. But still weird. Still not as weird as that anime, but still kind of strange, yeah. His first backstory, when he killed his parents, he was still a baby. But in the second backstory, he was like a giant baby. So, yeah, it made more sense. I guess in his own perspective, he was almost a baby, so he didn't like remember when he killed them. I guess in his first flashback, he believed himself to be a baby or something like that, right? That's probably why. So, yeah, the second version made a lot more sense, right? Because then it's kind of like, oh no, he ate his mom, right? He's Big Mom, yeah. He was so hungry that he consumed his parents, right? That's why he killed his own parent, because he was so hungry. Yeah, he did kill 2 of her senpais, I guess. Yeah, I guess you can see that, right? Yeah, he did eat her senpais, so... Of course, he was like, F this guy. Oh, one of the Buddhas, I think. Yeah, exactly, back to the statues. The sun is really annoying here. It's twilight, you know. Twilight zone, yeah, it's coming down here now, and it's the end of the light and all this stuff. Yeah, I guess I started recording. But it's also annoying. It's basically like a reflection. So the sun is like, it's like the neon reflection out there. So it comes into my house from like there, and then at certain time frames, it hits that thing when they turn the shit over there up from that skyscraper basically over there, and then it reflects back into here. It's like a really weird, yeah, it's like a super annoying thing. It's like this kind of weird. That's why it's so bright too, because that light, right, has been pinpointed several times. It's like dink, 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 dink. And it only happens usually around this time frame every day. Yeah, it's super annoying. It's just only right now it happens, basically. And it creates this, like, you know, magnification ability. But yeah, it basically creates magnification, right? It's reflecting that light up there. Yeah, so we figured she was a girl, right? Yeah, we got a gender bender there, whatever, trap, I guess, whatever we call it, yeah. A reversed then. Yeah, that's true. So far, I haven't felt they have really succeeded doing anything against the actual main story. Yeah, I mean, a little bit, but mostly be fighting each other. mostly these, you know, samurai, battle old people have just been fighting themselves. Yeah, they haven't really done too much to the island stuff. Certainly they did fight the Buddhas one episode, but... Okay. What are they standing there for? I guess they're spotting something weird, probably. Oh, it's like a hole? Crater? Maybe a temple, maybe? In a crater? That would be, I guess. I think I'm right. I missed, yeah, like a missed crater. See? I call it. Some kind of, yeah, crater with some village, right? Some kind of... Reminds me of Sekiro, definitely. Sekiro, Mist Valley, yeah. You go into this, like, trees, so you see down in the mist, and it's like a kind of temple down there. This feeder could be the right location then, right? Yeah, back to the brothers. But that feels the right, that's probably the most likely location then, right? You would have like a, you know, like a some kind of temple in the mist, right? You know, a lot of games on. So he keeps eating the giants. So he will probably transform into that. He's definitely gonna transform, right? Certainly, yeah. He keeps eating the, yeah, eating the giants are probably a way to get, you know, make your own body become corrupted, right? He will probably grow stronger, right? From eating their powers, so to speak. But then he probably gets, you know... Yeah, so now he explained about the Mist Valley here. Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, the Mist Valley, and they have this old monkey and so on. Okay, so... If you use a Sekiro, you find that the second to last, arguably, section in Sekiro is that Mist Valley, right? With this old religious monk guy you can have to defeat. Which is, yeah... I won't spoil it with that, but yeah, it's like a typical... area, right? The video games. Yeah, it's very annoying. You can see it in my window. That's whatever. Okay, what's now then? Sakura blossoms? A waifu of sort? Is the Orion back? Whoa! Is the waifu back? I hope so. My favorite character, of course. No, it's like some weird lesbian something probably. It feels like some kind of. It feels like a bit two ladies because it's like some kind of Yuri scene. That looks like penises. It is a Yuri scene or something. What is they walk in like a Yuri scene? What is this thing? They walk in, that might be the woman from the open then. She looks like the woman from the, yeah, it looks like the woman from the open with the face. So I guess they walk, they just walk in on like two lesbians. I'm gonna jump is there more ending credits? No. There's no ending credits, right? No, after that. So I'm gonna go back and see if, did I skip the opening? Sorry about that then. The timer is wrong in it, I guess. Yeah, I did. Okay. Sorry about that, yeah. I gotta write it later, but... Sorry about that, right? I obviously then skipped the opening, right? But let's review it. This guy's backstory is seriously Big Mom. Like, he eats his own parents and so on, yeah. Because he's so hungry. He's like a stupid big-ass baby. So look at this now. Now he cries, screams, right? Which paralyzes them so they can't move. So you can't tell me this guy is not Big Mom, Jesus Christ, man. He has the backstory of Big Mom, ate his own mother, so he's hungry, right? He's really, really stupid. His body is like massive. He's a giant for no reason. He is indestructible, basically, right? His skin is so hard. This guy is literally Big Mom, man. This guy is like Big Daddy. He's so incredibly similar to Big Mom. I have a very hard time only seeing the author of this anime or manga that I read, of course, haven't read One Piece. I'd be like, okay, I can get a male version of Big Mom because they're so incredibly similar. And then when it finally got good, right? But I felt it's kind of cute. The blonde one maybe is a man though, because the pink one had like pretty significant titties, right? She had op-eyes. But the blonde one might be a woman, also might be kind of androgynous. Yeah, the blonde one had androgynous, right? Actually, the bros kind of find them and it's like be a foursome. But I think it's more like a man and a woman, right? Honestly, because the blonde one looked more, yeah, some kind of like, you know, yeah, gender bender thing. And we already have the ninja tomboy lady, right? There's also a hidden woman, right? So wouldn't surprise me if the blonde one is actually a man, right? That's how it looked to me. Even though they both look very feminine, right? But yeah, like the pink hair one, she has like a huge oppa, right? And the blonde one is like, it's like flat, so. But also might be a flat woman, honestly. And who knows, right? That being said, what I'm guessing is there's some kind of sirens, right? Some kind of like, you know, nymphs or sirens, you know, probably luring in men and eating them, right? So they do some weird thing, right? So they're obviously evil, right? Yeah, they're obviously evil. Anyway, so about the big old baby. He really was Big Mom, yeah. And she really did use like Demon Slayer technique on him, yeah, water breathing on him. But it was a pretty good episode. I mean, his backstory is pretty straightforward, right? I would say his backstory is the most uninteresting backstory of all the characters, clearly. But he also is like a big, giant, titan baby, right? So what do you expect, right? The backstory makes sense. It works, right? Like, he just eats people, eats his parents or whatever. He's like really, really stupid, right? And he just consumes everyone. And when he died, he finally kind of realized he was a monster or something. So he finally grew up or something, I guess, when he died or something like that, right? So that's pretty interesting. And he certainly has done something. With all that being said, though, I kind of want to go back to what I said earlier, though, in the reaction part. I do feel a little bit like, why would he even fight this guy? And I mean, obviously, she's just like, you killed my mentor, I want revenge, of course. But as a big of the reaction, I'm a little bit like, couldn't you just ignore this guy? There's be no actual reason to fight him. You know what I mean? Like, he's like a, what is it called? A natural disaster. He's like a walking giant guy that eats everything. So obviously he's troublesome if he runs around in a village. You know what I mean? And if he enters like Tokyo, he's obviously gonna be very annoying, right, for the poor civilians. But if you actually just leave him to fight on this island, because I mean, honestly, it probably would be better to ignore him, right? He would eventually start fighting some of the monsters on the islands, and they would eat him eventually. But he also probably would kill a lot of monsters, right? So I think it would be much better, honestly, probably if they just ignored him, if he's completely run away from him, right? And just let him, you know, fight all the monsters and die from that, right? Fight some bugs or whatever, or some of the titans, right? That's probably a lot better. But also you could, of course, argue that we just saw him killing one of the good guys, so like he's so unpredictable. But that's my point. I don't think he actually is unpredictable. I think the guy died from him was honestly a little silly. Like, basically, it was like a ninja assassination kill, right? And it's like, wait, you get assassinated by a giant baby? It's a little bit like, wait, you get assassinated by a titan that isn't really very smart at like, and he's gonna attack you. I mean, he only managed to kill the guy because he wasn't paying attention, right? But of course, I'm not, of course, I agree that the giant evil baby is still an issue for all the good guys, right? He just runs around and it's an issue for everyone, generally speaking. But it still feels like he actually probably would do more. They left him alive, he would start fighting with some of the monsters, and then that would at least attract some as like a decoy, right, for the other good people. So I don't know, I felt like maybe we should ignore him and like try to use him as a... but anyway, so I pointed out, questionable, leave a couple of guys. Otherwise though, his weakness with the fire, that was good, yeah, that was good. He clearly was very, almost unbreakable. But of course he has a breed and so on. So the whole like burning up the forest, he can breed. That was really smart. That made sense. That would be his weakness. And generally speaking, even if he's like really unbreakable, right, like his skin and so on, he still has stamina, right? He has to like have some kind of conditioning, and he has to breed, and he has to rest or whatever and so on. So just pairing him until he's tired would also be an effect, right? It's probably easier actually beating him just by exhausting him and so on. But anyway, yeah, that's the giant baby guy. He's out, I suppose. Probably won't return. No, I don't see. I can see again, right? When I first saw this scene, I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be the Orion, right? The prostitute, as you saw. She died episode 2, right? I think it was 2, right? The ending, yeah. But anyway, I mean, I said earlier, I could see her returning, of course, because she might have some kind of illusion magic of sorts, right? Because she's like an Orion, so why not? But the big baby, yeah, he feels very dead to me. Yeah, big baby, he feels dead. Like he's just a brawler. He's not gonna have some kind of like, oh, I'm actually a ninja. That makes no sense. I mean, Yasuhira, she already returned after dying, right? And she's a ninja lady, so you buy that, right? But if the giant stupid baby comes back after being killed, that would make no sense. That being said, maybe they're gonna he will return as a monster though. That I could see happening. The biggest issue with him is probably that he's a perfect resource for these plant monsters and bugs or whatever to merge with his body or something like that, and because they're already big, right? So if they merge with his body and make him into a real monster, he was just like a giant human, and if they make him a real monster, he's like a giant human monster thing. And in that sense, though, killing him might be the best way regardless, because you cannot make maybe there's a way to stop that. But still, I don't know, that could be an issue. I could see him returning as a headless giant monster, which of course is even bigger than, because if they like buff him with their plant powers, he becomes even sizable. So That wouldn't surprise me at all, honestly. I think it actually seems pretty likely in this anime that he's gonna return as a kind of zombified giant, which of course that is like twice as big, right? At least probably. It's even bigger than Titans, and even bigger than, you know, Colossus Titan kind of thing. What do you guys think? But I think that feels pretty likely that they're gonna zombify him. Because they saw the Krake tactic so they feel that they can zombify stuff. But anyway, I guess next episode the bros are gonna fight these plant nymphs or something. Yeah, I mean certainly they probably just lure in people to eat them or something. And I think this is the blonde, which I think is a man still though, but yeah, I think that is the person with the head in the opening and not the Urian. They both look very similar, but I think that might be the actual head that is kind of like weirdly transforming. And that also probably would make more sense because this person has a kind of power, right? That looks like some kind of plant power, so probably like that. And we got subscribe, like button, check out the seriously. Even if you aren't watching Heavenly Delusion, right? I say sometimes, but Heavenly Delusion episode 6 I said earlier, that I feel is an episode you can watch. You don't need to watch the other previous episode. You can see episode 6 or my reaction rather. I mean, watch episode 6 with me, and you will still enjoy it. I'm sure that because that was an incredibly weird episode. You don't need to know the backstory episode 1 to 5. Honestly, it's this weird double R reverse RC. It's very very strange. And the previous episodes aren't as important to just be like, what is this? Honestly, no, it isn't. It's a man-bear pig, and it's like, no, you can just watch it and be like, this is weird. I honestly think it's probably the weirdest thing I've seen this year so far. Not the best I've seen this year of anime, but the weirdest, you know. If you value weirdness, I'm like, yeah, that thing is really weird. I recommend, leave it below. Anyway, I think you guys can have a great day.